For a business owner in the South Bay, a video podcast is a high-leverage tool to build a direct line to your local customer base. At Voxel Micro Video Labs, we've built the studio infrastructure specifically to help local entrepreneurs launch these shows. But there is a technical hurdle that often stops growth before it starts. If your cover art is unreadable on a smartphone screen, potential listeners will never click play. This is a specific challenge recently raised by a local solopreneur regarding the reality of mobile search discovery. We're going to break down the exact steps to optimize your artwork for mobile devices so your show stands out to local leads. Because search results on mobile are almost entirely visually driven, this single image determines whether a listener stops to engage with your content or keeps scrolling. Most designers work on a 3000 by 3000 pixel canvas. While that provides a high-resolution file, your audience will usually view the final result at the size of a postage stamp. This leads to a common mistake: trying to fill that large canvas with subtitles, taglines, and multiple guest photos that become invisible at smaller scales. To fix this, ruthlessly strip away the clutter. Watch how removing secondary text blocks and small photos clarifies the layout. Once distractions are gone, we scale up the two elements that matter on a. Use thick, bold typography and high-contrast colors to ensure the text remains sharp. Look at the difference in this directory mockup. The thin font on the left is a blur, while the high-contrast block text on the right remains clear and readable even while scrolling. Beyond the text, we focus on the hero, the central image of the design. For a solopreneur, the most effective hero image is a high-quality, expressive photo of yourself. In the South Bay market, consumers are more likely to engage with brands when they recognize the person behind the business. High-contrast text paired with a clear human face helps your show establish an immediate connection with the viewer. There is one final check before you upload your art: the thumbnail squint test. Zoom out of your design software until the artwork is roughly the size of a dime on your monitor. Now ask yourself, can you still read the title? Can you still recognize the face? If the core elements are still distinct at that size, your file is ready to be exported. Passing this test maintains legibility even when podcast platforms scale your design down, keeping your show visible in a crowded feed. You now have a mobile-optimized asset that effectively represents your brand to new listeners. With your design finalized, the next step is to get into the studio and record your content. We are currently seeing high demand for studio sessions from local South Bay businesses. To ensure you have a dedicated slot for your production, it's important to book your time as soon as your planning is complete. Visit voxelmicrovideolabs.com right now to secure your session and get your podcast started. Professional production paired with a mobile-ready design creates a professional first impression that helps you capture and hold local market attention. Let's get to work.